There will be many arguments about who the best team is to ever be assembled. Some will argue the 1992 USA Olympic basketball team, otherwise known as the Dream Team. Others will argue the more modern day 2012 United States Olympic basketball team. However, I think a different team may hold this title as being the greatest team of all time. The 2008 Redeem Team. For your 2008 Redeem Team. First, for the bench. A 6'3" guard. One of the most overlooked players of all time. He's as smooth as jazz, heralding from the Utah Jazz. Number 7, Darren Williams. Next, forming a dynamic duo with D-Will for the Utah Jazz, standing at 6'8", a true power forward. Number 4, Carlos Boozer. Next up, a 6'4" floor general, former New Jersey Net, now Dallas Maverick point guard, goes by the name J-Kid. Number 5, Jason Kidd. Next, the 6'6" sharpshooter heralding from the Milwaukee Bucks. Definition of a bucket getter. Number 8, Michael Red. Next, the most dominant big man in the game. So dominant, they called him Superman. Towering at 6'11", an athletic freak of nature. Number 11, Dwight Howard. Lastly, off the bench, a point guard, heralding from the New Orleans Hornets. They call him CP3, but for the Olympic team, he's number 13, Chris Paul. Now for your starting lineup at point guard. He's so fast, they call him Flash. And 6'4", he'll make the crowd roar. Number 9, Dwayne Wade. At forward, one of the greatest scorers in the NBA, a mid-range assassin. They call him Hezzo, Mellow, Jello, favorite color yellow. Number 15, Carmelo Anthony. At the other forward position, he started as the chosen one and rose to become the king. A 6'8" small forward from the Cleveland Cavaliers. Number 6, LeBron James. And the man in the middle. You can find him spending his off seasons in Jurassic Park. He can hurt you from both the inside and outside. 6'11", from the Toronto Raptors. Number 12, Chris Bosh. And lastly, the captain. At shooting guard, he'll be ready to strike. The Mamba will bite at 6'6" from the Los Angeles Lakers, Kobe Bryant. And your coach for the Team USA, Ty Disney. Yes, guys, we are back here with another No Money Spent episode, but this one is taking a great turn. Now, we do know the Netflix documentary featuring Dwayne Wade, LeBron James is coming in October. So, what does that have to do with this? Well, we're going to be making the Redeem Team in NBA 2K22 MyTEAM. Now, there is one problem, guys, and this goes back to the fact that we've seen too many repetitive players in MyTEAM, is the fact that there's no Tayshaun Prince in MyTEAM. Now, I don't know, maybe they don't have his rights or whatever else, but the fact that there's no Tayshaun Prince is just absolutely ridiculous to me. But as far as the rest of the team, guys, we don't have a team, right? The team that was is no longer. We went through and sold everybody. The No Money Spent Squad series is turning into the Redeem Team. Now, there is one exception, okay, guys? I'm going to start off with the best players I can get. So, like, for LeBron, for Kobe, those types of guys, I'm going to get the endgame version. If I lose a game, I have to downgrade. And you guys know how big of a downgrade, you know, it is from endgame Kobe to invincible Kobe. And same thing for King James. So if I lose a game, I'll spin the wheel on what player to technically downgrade. and I just gotta hope I never lose a game. So as far as my MT, yes, we went through and we did sell everybody. Everybody sold. And, you know, when we go through and claim some MT, we'll have a decent amount of MT. Now, the problem is some of these players are going to be really, really expensive. Now, look, my Taco sold, my Yao sold. I mean, MT-wise, it really shouldn't be too big of an issue. We went through, had a fire sale. So right now, we have 285,000 MT. We have to go through and buy every single player. So let's start off with Darren Williams, right? And let's just see what type of Darren Williams we have. Okay, we have a Season 8 Darren Williams, who fits perfectly into my squad for the bench. Obviously, we're building the bench first. And a guy like Darren Williams for 7,000 MT, hey, I'll take him. Great start to the day. Now, supposedly, Carlos Boozer is pretty rare. And if I have to get the Sapphire version of him, I guess I will, because I don't want to overspend. Okay, 19,000 isn't too bad for Boozer. I think I can pay 19,000. Again, it's more than I want to pay. But hey, I'll take him. 19,000 MT, Carlos Boozer. Add him to the collection. As far as Michael Redd, guys, I did not get Michael Redd from Clutch Time. And so where does that leave me? Well, the only Michael Redd we have is the Emerald, in which, you know, I'll bid a decent amount, but we're going to have to wait until next episode to even get my hands on Michael Redd, which is just kind of a sad thing that we won't even have him in this episode. As far as Dwight Howard, you had to lock in for basically all the Dwights this year. I think the Pink Diamond you had to lock in for, as well as the other Dwight. I mean, I could get the Amy Dwight, but the Ruby Dwight is the Dwight that's going to be better. Now, here's the thing. I might just bid on him as well, right? I save some MT bidding on players. I mean, I got to wait for Michael Redd. Might as well wait for Dwight Howard too. Next up, guys, we do have CP3, and I'm trying to think if I have a Chris Paul or not. I'm thinking I do, right? I have this Chris Paul already in my lineup from this Heroes, right? Yes, the Dark Matter CP3. Now, look, guys, I think there's an invincible Chris Paul that I could go out and get, and if he is cheap enough, I probably will. But if all those fails, guys, I already got CP3s. They're not. Oh, wait, I forgot. I was thinking of last year. There's not even an invincible CP3. So the fact that I have CP3, hey, we've already got that covered. So the bench, guys, is pretty complete. Obviously, we got to wait on Dwight Howard as well as Carlos Boozer. Now, for the starters, we got to get Dwayne Wade. And we've got, you know, a lot of MT to work with. But Dwayne Wade's a must-have, right? And I'm probably going to, you know, we'll see what the Invincible is going for. But yeah, I'm going to go out and get the Invincible Dwayne Wade. My starting point guard is D-Wade. And I think, you know, as far as Invincible D-Wade, what more can you ask for? I mean, this card is really solid. You know, for 10,000 MT, I will take that every day of the week. Next up, guys, we do got to get our hands on endgame Carmelo Anthony. Now, he's going to play small forward for me. A lot of you guys might run him at shooting guard. Either position, guys, the card is relatively good. Now, the problem is, it's going to cost a little bit more. Now, good thing we have enough MT because, I mean, Braun and Kobe probably aren't going to be cheap. But I'll take Melo. 15,000 MT is not bad at all. So, yes, we're buying Melo for 14,000 MT and adding him to the collection. Next, guys, we got to get our hands on King James. Now, again, he's going to be more than Carmelo Anthony. We know this. Ooh. King James is more than I expected and more than I wanted him to be, which I'm okay with. I've actually been wanting this King James for the No Money Spent Squad series for quite some time, so I'm really not, you know, surprised he's this expensive because I really wanted him instead of getting Larry Bird, but ultimately had to settle. Now, 40,000, that's not nearly as bad as I honestly thought it would be. I thought he'd be, you know, 50,000, but okay, exactly 40,000 MT diamond for King James. I will take that every day of the week. Last up, guys, the man in the middle is Chris Bosh. Now, I, again, don't know what type of Chris Boshes there even are. Is there a Dark Matter? I think there is a Dark Matter, right, Chris Bosh? Or is it the Galaxy Opal? Let's look. Okay, it doesn't look like there's a Dark Matter Chris Bosh. I thought there was. And now that I'm looking at it, there is a Dark Matter Chris Bosh. It's the limited edition Chris Bosh, so maybe I have to, you know, go into the collection to find him. I don't know. Maybe there might not even be a limited edition Bosh. Let's see. Okay, golly, man. Golly, man. Am I even going to have enough MT? Last time I checked, Chris Bosh was 30,000 MT. So I'm going to wait a little bit on Bosh because I don't want to spend that much MT. But hey, we just know at the end of the day, before next episode, he will be added to the squad. And last but certainly not least, the captain, Kobe Bean Bryant. Look, please don't be a bid. Please let me get you for a buy. Okay, 95,000 MT for Kobe. Hey, it is what it is. Kobe Bean Bryant. Welcome home. So we're going to add these guys to the collection. We're still waiting on a couple of guys. Obviously, including that Chris Bosh that right now is just going for way more than he should be. But we can start to build the team. Now, as I went through things, it looks like I forgot about somebody. And that somebody happens to be Jason Kidd. So let's just look for a Jason Kidd here. I mean, I know he's expensive. Dark Matter, okay. I want a Dark Matter Jason Kidd, but I don't want to have to be the one to Evo him. So, I mean, maybe I put a bid in on this Jason Kidd and just see what happens. Since I have to wait for other J Kids, hey, I'm going to wait for this J Kid too. It is what it is. 35,000 MT. It's probably more than I want to spend, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. As far as limited edition Chris Bosh, again, I hope there's a bid that I can, bid a little bit of MT, but I don't want to have to buy him. So, I mean, I'm just going to have to be patient for Chris Bosh. And the squad I'm going to be using is going to be tough to win with, right? It's not going to be easy because Chris Bosh is going to have trouble stopping tacos and yaos of the world. And so it's going to be some fun. Now, obviously, I'm going to add a few more players. We got these three as well as Chris Bosh when things do get finished. And I'm going to have to play my bench too. So a guy like Ruby Dwight Howard's going to have to play. This Michael Red's going to have to play. And it's probably going to be very challenging. Right now, guys, we are 10-1. Hopefully we can get through, at least like the Ami or Diamond tier with this Redeem team and make some positive things happen. Again, I feel like my No Money Spend squad needed a little bit of a change, and this is what we went with. MT, guys, is not going to be easy, but once we start tomorrow putting these cards into place, hopping into a game, that's when the fun truly begins. So the days of Taco are over. The days of Luka, MJ, they are all over. But we've got some new cards in town, and I would debate them as being one of the greatest, if not the greatest team of all time. For now, I mean, we can add Dwight, another guy, to our rotation, to our squad. And really, we're only 3 pieces away from making this dream a reality. I'm super excited for this turn of the No Money Spent Squad series. Hopefully, you guys are as well. That's gonna wrap it up, guys. Hopefully, each and every you guys did enjoy it. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you are new. As always, man, I love you guys, and have a blessed day.